I'm going to settle for the maximum amount of money for my client that's absolutely possible in this particular claim.
If you're hurt because of someone else's negligence, do you know how to find an attorney to help you out? Well, we're going to find out today because that's what we're going to Ask the Lawyer. Hi again, everybody. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com. And here to help us out and answer our questions is Miami attorney Jack Hickey. Jack, good to see you. Thank you for helping us out again.
Good to see you, Rob. How are you?
Let's talk about injury attorneys, personal injury attorneys. Maybe people don't know what they are, what they do. Why don't we start there? Tell us what injury attorneys do.
Well, injury attorneys really solve problems. We usher and lead you, the injured person, through the process and try to get you as much money as possible.
So when people are trying to decide, okay, I need an injury attorney. I've been hurt. I think it's because of someone else's negligence. Maybe they see a bunch of TV commercials or a sign on the side of a bus. Is that the best way to pick somebody?
I don't think so. Quality over quantity is what I say. People who advertise on TV are usually someone who spent a lot of money on TV advertising. That's all you are assured of. So look at the background. Do your research. Quality over quantity. And I can go into that if you want, Rob. I mean, the things that to look for in a Florida attorney, because Florida has a board certification process, look for a lawyer who is board certified as a trial lawyer. And if it's a maritime case, board certified as an admiralty and maritime lawyer. This indicates that this says that this lawyer has proven to the Florida bar that he or she has a significant amount of his practice in that area, that they've been involved in it for a certain period of time, a number of years, like 5 years minimum. In the case of civil trial, that they've had a certain number of trials, and also that judges and lawyers, both lawyers in their same field and lawyers they go against, have said that this lawyer is a good or great lawyer. So it's a rigorous process, and that is one thing to look for in any lawyer you hire.
And these board certifications are difficult to get, and especially to be double or triple board certified. That's very rare, is it not?
It is. It's very rare. It's a very small percentage. For example, in Florida, we have over 100, and I think now it's over 110,000 people who are certified as Florida lawyers, only about 70,000 actually actively practicing. Of all those lawyers, people who are board certified are less than 20%. People who are double board certified are less than 7%.
Wow. You mentioned a trial attorney and somebody who has verdicts. What does that mean? And tell us why that's important.
Well, anybody can take in a claim, right? A personal injury claim. Any lawyer can take one in, and any lawyer can make calls and send letters and try to get it, the claim settled. Very few lawyers know what to do to work it up. You need a lawyer who knows how to do that. You need a lawyer who knows the medicine, frankly, because lawyers need to know at least a basic amount of medicine. And you need lawyers who the insurance company knows if push comes to shove, this lawyer can and will go to trial and can and will get great results.
And why is it important that the insurance company know that? What difference does that make?
Well, I mean, and you might say, well, gee, I want to get my case settled. I don't want to go to trial necessarily if we can do that. But the insurance company has to know that at the end of the day, if they don't offer maximum amount of money, that they are going to get hit. The insurance companies are all about saving money, and they're all about projecting the future. Well, if I pay so much now, am I going to avoid pain later? And that's what it's all about. So it's a power game. Yes, it is. So you need somebody powerful on your side.
Are there some personal injury lawyers, Jack, who just try to settle very quickly just to get through as many cases as possible?
Yeah, there are, unfortunately. And it's a problem because they set the bar very low, and the insurance companies all say, gee, for this type of injury, I settled last week for X amount of dollars. And I say to them, I don't care. That wasn't my case. Those are lawyers. There are lawyers out there who settle quick and cheap. I have, my philosophy always has been, even when I started out, my philosophy was, I'm not going to settle quick and cheap. I'm going to settle for the maximum amount of money for my client that's absolutely possible in this particular claim. And I don't care if it takes me a long time. I can hold out. I can hold out forever. So, that's my thinking. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't like a settlement that is at the right time. We don't always have to wait a long time. There's an old expression, no wine before it's time. And a case is kind of like that too. I have no problem with settling at the right time if, in fact, it's a good number for that claim.
I got to think that's where years of experience comes in, knowing when it's the right time.
Yeah, you need the experience and the talent sometimes. I think to understand the big picture, right? All of the problems or not problems, and that's where you got to know in personal injury. You've got to know some medicine. I know medicine, and I think it's good. I think it's great. But you have to have a basic feel for medicine and a basic feel for the problems in that particular case. You got to get in and get the details of each particular case. The problem is one of the issues in our society is that doctors don't listen to people, and so they put stuff down in medical records that are maybe not so accurate about how the accident happened or about the injuries, and it's partly because we don't pay doctors by the hour. We pay doctors by the patient. And so they rotate them and they go through, they have all the examination rooms in the office, and you go into the reception area, you wait there. Then you go into the examination room and you wait there. And then the doctor comes in a very hurriedly fashion, in a very fast fashion. He or she is asking you a lot of questions, and then they want to leave and go on to their next patient. Right. If you've got 15, 20, 30, 40 patients a day, it's very difficult to do a thorough job. So that's what we do, actually. In my office, we have a lot of checklists, and I ask a lot of questions. And I'm told by people that run through this process that I or other people in my firm have asked more questions than other lawyers or than their doctors. So it's really important for the lawyer to listen to the client and what is wrong with you, what are your complaints, and how is it related? Let's talk about that. Then we do talk to the doctors, of course, because they have more medical knowledge and we need their testimony.
Let's talk about when it comes to picking a personal injury attorney. I think people are used to attorneys. They charge by the hour, but most personal injury attorneys are contingency-based. Explain how that works.
Right. So we charge a contingency fee. If we don't recover, you don't pay. And that goes not only for the fee, but also the costs. If we don't recover, you don't pay. You do not pay the costs or the fees. So what's the difference? Why is there a difference? With every personal injury attorney, there's a difference. The fee is the attorney's fee paid for the services of the attorney. And that you're paying for that attorney's experience and talent and everything that goes with them. The costs are what is out of pocket, right? And that's, for example, experts. Experts are necessary in almost every case now, whether it's a medical expert, paying even the treating physicians just to talk to us, or whether it's some other kind of expert. Experts are very expensive. We have the luxury and the ability to fund whatever case and to whatever degree we can. But if we don't recover, you don't pay. That's the bottom line. And you pay only, you really don't pay. It comes out of the recovery in the lawsuit. So that's it. It's only at the end and only out of the recovery.
Super helpful information as always, Jack. Thank you for making some time answering our questions. I appreciate it.
Okay, Rob, thank you.
And that's going to do it for this episode of Ask the Lawyer. My guest has been Miami attorney Jack Hickey. Remember, if you want the very best information or you would like to be able to choose a lawyer that lawyers choose, head over to AskTheLawyers.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Rob Rosenthal with Ask the Lawyers.